the easiest ways to ruin your life as a man. If I were to ruin my life, that's what I would do. Get addicted to drugs, to alcohol, to Netflix, to video games, etc., etc. Scrolling is a good one nowadays. I would get addicted to scrolling that. Dumb scrolling, even better. You overstimulate your mind. The more you overstimulate your mind, the easier it will be for you as a man to ruin your life, because you are choosing overstimulation over boredom, over solitude, over contemplation. You are choosing short-term gratification, short-term pleasures, short-term cheap dopamine over long-term fulfillment, over long-term rewarding dopamine, because dopamine is not a bad thing. But when you indulge in those short-term pleasures, it gives you a sudden burst of dopamine that is not normal for the human brain. That's why your dopamine receptors are desensitized, and that's why you can't do shit and you can't give a shit about anything, because you are hooked on those substances I just mentioned. So you cannot achieve anything in this life. You cannot pursue anything worthwhile in this life because you want to ruin your life. So you choose overstimulation. And the more you stimulate the mind, the harder it will be for you to face those emotions, to face the pain, to accept the pain that comes with chasing worthwhile goal. So you understand that it's very easy to ruin one's life as a man. You indulge in things like porn. Porn will destroy your relationship, the relationship you have with women, the relationship you have with your woman, and the relationship you have with yourself, and the self-esteem you have. Your self-esteem will decrease tremendously when you indulge in things like porn, because that shame and guilt is a real thing. And it's a huge waste of time. Not only porn, but all those activities I just mentioned. Obviously, some of those activities like Netflix and video games could be pursued in moderation. However, I'm talking about ways to ruin your life. So if you truly want to ruin your life, get addicted. Choose overstimulation. Choose those short-term pleasures. And those pleasures are manifold. There are plenty to choose from. You only need to pick one and get addicted to one. But if you want to ruin your life, the faster way, get addicted to more than one, and you will see your life will go down the drain very, very quickly, I guarantee. Obviously, this video is a tongue-in-cheek. I'm joking. What I'm trying to say is, in this day and age, because of technology and because of the ease of access and the ease to buy things like drugs and Netflix and alcohol, because of the ease of access and technology, we can get hooked very easily without even knowing it, and your life will go to shit. So here you go. Those are the easiest ways to ruin your life. Get addicted, choose overstimulation, choose short-term pleasures over long-term fulfillment, and that is how you have a surefire way to ruin your life. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you very soon.